So our question this week came in from Rebecca Hulse on Twitter, who is at Rebecca_Hulse, and she asked, "Hi at Naked Bloggers, please weekly take away my blog. My cue is how can I reduce internet shyness and create posts that generate comments and shares better?" The reason I chose this question is because I think it's going to have the widest ranging appeal out of all the questions I was asked this week. And it's something that can be fixed and addressed really super easily. So what I want you to do, this is your takeaway for this weekend, I want you to really get to know your reader of your blog. So when I say reader, notice I'm not saying readers, I'm saying reader singular. We're talking about one person, just one person who comes to your blog every day to check for new posts and gobbles up any content that you produce. Have you got that person in mind? Good. So, you need to know what they look like, you need to know what kind of music they listen to, you need to know what kind of food they eat, you need to know what their friends are like, you need to know what kind of places they go on holiday, what they do with their spare time, what their job is, what they do with their holiday time. All of those things are super important. Why? Because once you get your head in the space of knowing who your audience are, you can connect with them on a really deep and emotional level. So you can answer their questions, you can allay their fears, and you can provide solutions to things that they don't even know they've got a problem with yet. So, genius? Yes. Easy? Absolutely. It's really quick and simple exercise that you can do on the back of any notepad, any paper, anywhere. It's just something that can be a working document and you can keep on rehashing and revisiting to just get your thinking crystal clear so that each time you go to write a new blog post or you put a piece of content out, and it doesn't have to just apply to your blog, this could also apply to all your social networking platforms too. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, anything you're using to communicate outgoing messages, you can use this person to really help you shape your online voice. So that in itself is going to help you address all of the things in that question. Internet shyness is something that we all suffer from, especially right back at the beginning of when we start blogging. I'm saying right back at the beginning because I'm thinking myself, when I first started, I was super shy. I was absolutely dreading putting posts out, and I was worried about people seeing there were no comments, people seeing that people weren't sharing them, and that I was spending all this time and energy investing in something that people weren't interested in engaging in. Did it mean my writing was no good? No. Did it mean I didn't know what I was talking about? Absolutely not. All it meant was I hadn't done my job well enough to go out and show the people who needed to read my blog post what I'd written for them. And I had written it for them, for you. I create these videos, not for myself, but to help the people that I know can use my help. So if you're not going out there and finding those people who need what it is you're writing about, and that can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about advice for people who are writing blogs. It doesn't have to be something specific to a specific industry. You might have online heroes who you see do something that's not related to you at all. Doesn't mean you can't achieve the same thing. So you have to get yourself out there. Internet shyness, what internet shyness, is down to you. You have to have absolute confidence that what you're writing people want to read, and I'm certain the fact that you've written something and you've created it tells me that you know people want to read what you've written. So once you know who you're looking for, because you've profiled your reader inside and out, you know how to go and find them. You'll already know what other blogs they're reading, what kind of magazines they read, what kind of news they look for or they're interested in, and you can go and hang out in those places and shove your message in their face. It's as simple as that. In turn, this is going to generate comments, engagement on your posts and your activity online in general, not just your blogging, and social sharing. So social sharing is something that we really all crave. We all want our posts to be wildly retweeted and to get that viral factor in there. And by being helpful, by offering stuff that feels really personal and like it's written from your heart and fixes a solution that your blog reader doesn't even know they have a problem with yet, you are going to be creating content that absolutely kicks butt. You are going to think that you were never had any issues to do with being shy online, and you're going to wonder how you, especially Rebecca, how you ever answered this question, asked yourself this question in the first place. So be brave. You can be a fearless blogger. All it takes is for you to take a few minutes out of your day, once a week, once a month, whatever helps you, to just go and get yourself acquainted with your blog reader. As soon as you know them, you know everything you need to know to write yourself absolutely amazing content and have an absolute top-notch blog with heaps of visitors, heaps of traffic and heaps of engagement. good luck. Have an amazing weekend. I would love to know if you try this, what you found, what you learned, and what you can implement from this in your own blog and your writing activities. So leave a comment below, send me an email. I'm laura@nakedblogging.com, and I look forward to speaking to you next week. Happy Friday, Naked Bloggers! It is week 2 of our weekly takeaway series, and I have an amazing question to answer for you that is going to really help transform anybody's fears around being shy, creating interest, and getting comments and shares on your blog posts. So stay tuned, grab a pen and paper, and get ready to take some notes on something that is going to transform the way you think and feel, and most importantly, write on your blog.